and welcome to part 6 of the Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus playthrough.
And back to SMU football! Yeah!
on Dragon Ball Z!
Well, that's NFL. That's the NFL theme song. This is college.
I know.
They were offering high school football players benefits to join their team, which is illegal in the NCAA guidelines. Which they were using to have the best players in the country commit to their school.
Oh, I see.
They were holding illegal recruiting practices. A lot of illegal benefits. Obviously, a lot of steroids.
Oh yeah, steroids are great.
A lot of steroids because 80s and 90s.
Why did 89, which is like the fucking drug era?
For instance, the program gave Sean Stopperich, a high school offensive lineman, $5,000 to join the Mustangs. The NCAA investigated into the program. The athletic department and boosters had paid out over $61,000 to 13 players between 1985 and 1986.
Damn.
The sanctions that were issued were extremely harsh, as SMU was banned from bowl games for 2 seasons, and the athletic program was stripped of 45 scholarships.
Wow. 45.
Such extreme penalties were never seen before in Division I college football, yet somehow the program didn't cease its illegal operations.
Okay.
Despite vowing to stop paying its players, Bill Clements, chairman of SMU's Board of Governors, decided to continue paying players that are promised money up until their graduation, further violating the NCAA rules. David Stanley, a former SMU linebacker, was one of the players receiving benefits after he was kicked off the team. He didn't hesitate to come forward and expose the continued malpractices occurring at SMU.
So, is it alleging that the program's still a thing today, or?
Oh, what? SMU is still a college, and they I believe they were banned for the 87 season, 88 season, and the 89 season. But I think in 1990 they started playing football again.
Okay. Well, like I was asking, like, is the illegal practice still, the illegal program still going on, rather?
At SMU?
Yeah.
If it's still going on?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
As we know, they've never attempted it after.
Okay.
And I know a lot of, from what I've heard, from what I know, a lot of schools aren't trying it either because of what happened at SMU.
Right. Yeah.
Because no school wants the same thing to happen. There has been some big scandals, though, to happen in college.
Alrighty then. Thank you for this storytelling.
You are welcome. You are welcome.
NFL, NCAA.
Had such a fun time in sports class.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is
that's what I should be a teacher of.
Yeah, exactly. Even so there
class of Sport-ology.
Sports-ology.
Mythology.
No, this would be like actual.
Sports-ology.
Wombology? The study of wombo?
I'm listening.
What happened there is, like, every level has, like, in dialogue talking of the bosses of the level. Just kind of like the Eggman comes in Sonic Colors. And so I went to a vantage point in this one where it just cut off one of the things, and so I just put an edit there to, like, I'm listening.
Go on.
Just, yep, go on. So yeah, it's funny like that.
Yeah, the only other big scandal I know about is Florida State.
Yeah, but yeah, there are actually some. Like, there are some theater classes called, like, theater history classes. They're not actually, like, they don't do anything, like, practical-wise acting or technical-wise. It's just to learn, like, the history behind, like, the art theater when like when did the first stage ever be built, etc., etc. All the infighting, like who's the most famous actor, actress, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, if there's not one for sports right now, Cameron, you could start something.
I could be the.
But yeah, I didn't go to college though.
You don't need college. You don't need to go to college to understand sports.
Well, this is more so become an actual professor.
Yeah, the actual teacher.
Be an actual teacher of it.
I mean,
please.
Well,
please. In some states, they're hiring people who even have no experience as a teacher or even college experience to go to be a teacher.
Oh yeah, well this is like the entire premise of Legally Blonde, wasn't it? Or like not to become a teacher, but to become a lawyer, basically.
Let's be fair. When it comes to sports history, you don't need to be an academic genius for that. You can literally just find like archive clips and shit of everything and stories about it online.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's not hard to come up with to do something like that. And I would happily be a teacher of that.
Yeah, especially since you're like the most knowledgeable.
Out of
like,
our
at least out of our friend group.
NFL-wise.
I have a friend group at least, NFL-wise, yeah.
Our final would be why the last play of Super Bowl 49 was bullshit.
Deflate.
And why Tom Brady is a fucking systematic quarterback.
Cameron, I thought you'd be the type of person to teach like a sports history class, and they're like, "All right, our final is actually playing a game of football. Go get him."
Bring that up as an idea.
There you go. Go murder each other. Go ahead.
Our final is we're going to play a game of football. The losing team fails my class.
Oh my god!
See you guys next year.
Oh my, dude, your fucking students would hate you.
I'm like, and you better win. I want to see violence.
Better luck next year.
And I will be involved.
Oh my god.
I
just imagine like a bunch of kids fucking punching each other as well just for the sake of victory. They're so fucking desperate.
No, I'm just imagining there's like this one kid in your class that always is, because like it's a required class now. You have to take it. You have to pass it. There's just this
god.
There's just this
class.
One.
You have to take Sport-ology.
Yes. There's just this one kid that happens to be on the losing team for every single year, and he's been stuck there for the last 8 years now. It just so happens by chance, because essentially what Cameron's doing to make the teams is he's pulling names from a hat. And just this one kid who always gets picked on the losing team every single year. And he's stuck
I'd at
there.
least be the referee.
He's stuck here for the rest of his life.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah. Would you be one of those refs that pulls out yellow flags for every single play?
I mean, it depends on how far we're going. If it's for if I would only flag like excessive like plays, like for instance fighting.
Oh
That'd be a flag.
No, let them fist fight. Let them murder each other. I want to see some blood.
You want what the early XFL was?
Oh yeah, I heard that like a year or two ago they were like coming back. Did that ever happen?
They did.
Are they still around?
So, they came back. Unfortunately, they were only around for about 5 games, but it wasn't their fault. Unfortunately, they started play right around when COVID hit.
Oh, get fucked.
Which it was, again, like I said, it wasn't their fault.
Okay,
it was just bad timing.
Yeah, but they still got fucked.
First time they failed, it was on them because they weren't generating enough electricity. Yeah, viewership.
What electricity? What the fuck?
Essentially, like, it was kind of very bland games. it was supposed to be a more extreme NFL. Because this was around the time of the NFL. When the
there needs to be some blood. I want to see somebody take out that and kill somebody else.
Well, the person who created the XFL is also the same person who is the chairman for WWE.
Really?
Yeah, Vince McMahon created the XFL.
Really? Wow. Did not know that.
And he brought it back in. He announced it in 2017 that he was bringing it back. Ironically, around the same time that the AAF, which was an experimental football league, was also launching. The difference between the XFL 2 and the AAF is the AAF started immediately after they were announced.
So they tried to fill the hype and failed.
While the XFL took a few years to get itself built up.
I see.
Now, while the AAF did play longer in terms of games, it didn't even last a season. And compared to the XFL, the AAF was the reason its own thing failed, compared to the XFL the second time, where it was just bad timing that just happened to hit them.
Yeah, I see. All right.
The AAF was not very. It was very heavily slanted, like in terms of good teams. The only good team was the. I think it was the Orlando. Was it the Orlando Magic? No, I think that's basketball. It was the. I think it was the Orlando something, but they were probably the most dominant team.
Gotcha.
However, the XFL is going to have a 3.0. As it was bought by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Oh, really?
Oh, man.
Yeah, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who is a former football player.
Yeah.
He played football at Miami. You can actually find archive footage of him in the background of at Miami.
Also, shout out to me for murdering all those chickens.
Yeah, you killed all them chickens.
Thanksgiving tune.
It is supposed to start play in 2023.
Okay.
It was bought by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, one of his ex-wives, and I think it was also bought by some bank company as well. They own a stake in it as well.
I see.
Which currently there are only 8 teams, but I've heard there are supposed to be some expansions. Which does open great possibility for some states who don't really have football to get some football.
Yeah, well, you give me
is that a nudge at Oregon?
Oh no, maybe, but there are some states that don't have like really professional football that could have professional
No, I don't care about football, Cameron.
Yeah. I mean, like, because you got states like Alabama who, while they have college football and the Alabama Crimson Tide, fuck the Crimson Tide, by the way. You know, we got places like St. Louis that don't have professional football anymore because the Rams decided to fuck off. I would like to see a football team in Oregon, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
It would be nice. We did have one with the arena football. Back in 2015, there was a arena football team that played at the Moda Center.
Fuck. Damn. Well, Carlos. Oh.
Please, darn you!
I mean, I guess I did technically drown, so I gotta.
That's the last time I read and swim.
Well, Carlos, you don't like football. Do you like rhythm games?
Rhythm games?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like rhythm games.
Well, this is gonna be the boss of this zone.
Woo! I love Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, John, you like it's called Friday Night
Come
Fuck.
back here. You can't run away forever.
It's been so fucking long since I've played Guitar Hero.
I'm gonna try to use that as a pickup line. Friday night fucking.
I mean, the title of the game is supposed to sound like an innuendo. So.
Okay.
Yeah, that was done intentionally. Don't
That
worry.
was done intentionally. Okay, now
They
now
have
I
a sense
know.
of humor.
Exactly. Already.
Pay attention.
What do you mean?
Well, I'll unleash my mighty mojo magic upon you. If you repeat what I do, you'll dodge it just fine. If not,
So you're gonna be dodging it this time, Josh. You're not gonna hit it. You're gonna dodge it.
Says, huh?
Dodge, dodge, dodge.
I suck at those ones.
Dodge.
Yeah.
No, when you're not
Dodge,
playing
bitch.
dodge, when you're not playing a dodge build, what are you normally playing? Dodge.
We're not playing dodge build while you're playing dodge.
Dodge.
So is this like you're pressing the button to dodge it, or like?
Yep.
you press- Okay.
Yep. It's a rhythm game, and so you gotta press the corresponding face button with the
Parappa the rapper.
The rat.
Parappa the Rappa, yeah. And so you just gotta, with rhythm games, obviously, you gotta listen carefully to how the music works.
I would totally suck at this. Ah, fucking damn it!
What happened?
Utah State scored.
Haha. But
fucked.
yeah.
Fuck you, Ethan.
Get fucked. Get fucked.
It's a long sequence.
Oh yeah, it gets longer. Don't worry about it, and it gets faster too.
Oh, great.
The difficult part for me is because it would get faster.
Just like Friday Night Funkin', right?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Usually songs have a set BPM, and it's like that through the whole song.
Damn it! I pressed the wrong button. And yep,
Skill issue.
yep.
Come on, why did you call Josh?
So
You're
yeah,
drowning. It looks like you're drowning in like
Sewage
straight
water?
up like.
it's swamp water.
I'm gonna say it looks like a chocolate milk that's been like sitting out for like 2 weeks.
Ew.
How do you know how that looks like?
I'm just
Well-
making a guess.
Yeah, it's well, like if you let things dry out or get too cold or too old, it becomes moldy, and so mold is the color of green and black, basically.
The look that you did, Ethan, sounds like the one in Friday Night Funkin'.
What?
There's a song in like one of the songs where you're going up against a guy, and like in the middle of the song he'll just go like ugh.
Okay.
Yeah, and the way you said it sounded like that.
That's odd already then. All I've ever seen you play of Friday Night Funkin' are just the mods. I actually don't know any of the base games whatsoever, base songs whatsoever.
I mean it's a good game, but yeah, a lot of the stuff, especially now, is just the mods because we haven't gotten an update for like the quote unquote demo version in fucking forever.
Wait, quote? What do you mean by quote unquote demo?
They're making, because the version that people can download now is what's technically going to be the demo version, because they're working on a full one now. They're
Oh,
working on like a full ass game that they're actually going to like sell and stuff. But
I thought that was a full ass game already.
they're making a full game, and so this one that people can download is technically a demo version. They're gonna have fucking like 50 weeks in it or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
did not know that.
yeah. But there's a lot of people are doing a lot of mods with it and stuff because they've released like their source code that people can do whatever the hell they want with it. So
Raccoon.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it won't help you none if you're fixing to go.
Well, we're done with that
down
rhythm
this
game.
thing. He's tough. With a capital
That'd actually be
T.
interesting to see, like Josh play the rhythm part of this game.
You'll like
I'd probably ace it.
Probably.
I'm usually pretty good at rhythm games or just having to time stuff in general.
His Ruby section of the
Alrighty,
Thievius
yeah.
Raccoonus
Because if you do
downloads from
fail
a
this one like I
pioneering
did, you do
ancestor,
have to do the entire thing
Slacking
again.
Khan. His invisibility
Damn.
allowed him to
Yeah,
steal
it's-
from
it's,
corrupt
it's
pharaohs
not
and
good.
greedy noblemen.
Because they
schedule,
they had to do the
Inspector
rhythm
Fox's
game as a
arrival
boss
beat
fight.
The production
Of
of
course.
Zombies made illegal
Yeah.
in the world peace of
They'll continue to do
71.
rhythm games throughout the
Bird Miss
entire
Ruby, a
series,
life
but it's
sentence
not
behind
for like
bars.
boss fights is forever
While
like
gang
what
and
the
I
game
enjoyed a few weeks in the
asks you to
tropical
do,
sunshine,
because
working
again,
our
it's
tans in
the
preparation for our
future
next
games are
caper.
off of GTA logic more than anything else.
Yeah. There's actually, because I mean, like, because you haven't seen a whole lot of Friday Night Funkin', it's just a basic kind of
No.
DDR thing. But
Yeah,
there
no, I
are
haven't.
some mods that are really difficult that have like other mechanics.
Yeah,
Like,
I remember you showed me one where like it was like of course the mods are like super fast and intense and like your fingers are basically pretzels by the end of it.
There's definitely some mods like that, but like there was one mod that I played where like you have to play the song, but you also have to use the mouse to click on like projectiles that are coming to attack you and stuff like that. Or like there's like an Undertale one that came out recently, so you have to use the there's like an Undertale one that came out recently where you have to use like you're playing the notes, but you're also trying to move around your soul so that you're trying to avoid stuff that's attacking you.
No.
It's very difficult. I have tried it. It's very difficult.
Holy crap! I remember
but
you
a
showed.
lot of these mods are really cool.
Yeah, you
Well
showed
made,
us.
though.
You showed us the one where you had to dodge a buzzsaw at the precise moment.
A lot of some of them can be difficult with some of those mechanics having to like dodge stuff with like the space bar, but a lot of them are really well made though. They're really cool.